Hi, it's Candy from Mosaic Moments. Today I want to show you a page that I did of a dilapidated building literally falling down. When I discovered it, half the building had fallen off. There was caution tape all around, and it was obviously not stable. What I was shocked by was that there was this little pond out back, and look at all the green little flowers coming up. Somebody has Easter eggs scattered in around here. And then there were actually crocuses in bloom this spring. And I thought that was really cool that such a dilapidated old building that was, just in ruins. I mean, look at that. That's just totally destroyed. And yet here in the backyard, about right here, was the little pond. And I found these little flowers. So I was kind of taken aback by that, and I wanted to do kind of a clever way to report on it rather than a title. And so I put spring arrives even when no one is home. So I just wanted to show that Mother Nature comes even if your house looks like this. And to do that, I used this new die set that I just love. I thought it was perfect for this page. It's called the Point the Way set. And on this page, I used this largest die, which is right here, and then I also used these small ones to kind of point toward the different photos that I put on here. So we're going to get the large die, which looks like this, along with a photo and a couple colors of cardstock. And we're going to pull out our big shot. This is Misty, my kitty. She's helping me today. She insists on sitting right where I'm filming. Paper, plates, die, just like you would normally for your machine. Move this up so you can see a little better. And then you're going to crank it through. And of course that's going to give us all the parts, but in this case we're only interested in this piece. So we're going to set that piece aside, move the other stuff out of our way, grab another color of cardstock, and this time we're going to cut the frame out. So again, we're going to make our sandwich, crank it through. I apologize for the ring of light that you keep seeing. It is very dark and gloomy today. The wind is blowing, and the trees are just bending in half. The wind is blowing so hard, and it's just so dark that I wanted to add a little extra light for the video. So this is the frame, so we'll set that aside. And then we'll grab our photo. And the cool thing with, there's that ring, using the photos and the dies is really cool because you can use the dies kind of like to see what you're doing. So if you wanted to point it this way or that way, you can turn the photo, you can move it around so you see exactly where it's going to cut, because we're going to use this portion here. So we're going to put the top on, crank it through the machine. Going to, of course, cut the whole thing out, but what we want out of the photo is this piece. So now we're going to grab a piece of grid paper, my favorite paper in the whole world, because the grids help you keep everything nice and straight. And first thing we're going to do is put a little adhesive on the frame, and I'm just doing just enough to show you how this works. So you're going to line it up right on the lines, just barely covering them. This will keep everything nice and straight, and all your marks in between your squares will all be even. Then we're going to put this piece on, and that's going to become our title block or our journaling block, whichever you prefer. And then the photo is going to go on here. Here's the finished page that I did using that technique right here to create kind of a journaling block and emphasize that Mother Nature can't be stopped.